let's pretend just for a moment that it's the first week in January 2023, and you're looking back on 2022.
Yeah.
Can you think of a short list of things that would have occurred that would make Mike Regan comfortable saying 2022 was a good year for supply chain?
Yeah, at the top of the list there, Mitch, would be that I have, from an outcome mindset, I've understood the fact that in order to have a great supply chain, I need to say, we call it managing from within. Okay. I need to understand that the decisions and the practices and processes that I have within my company affect my supply chain. Mm-hmm. So if I'm looking at January of 2023 relative to what we accomplished in 2022, it's that we have shifted our focus, not so much what's happening with our carriers, not so much what's happening, outside the organization, but that we are relentlessly focused on how our practices and processes impact our supply chain activities. And just, you say, well, Mike, that's kind of generic. Can you make it a little bit more practical?
That's my job. Wait a minute, you're doing both parts of the interview here. Go ahead.
One of my friends basically said 2022 will be the year of the different dialogue. And I was like, what? And he said, yeah, with our customers, the traditional orientation is you're the customer, I'm your supplier, I kiss your butt because, that's the way the traditional customer supplier. No. The relationship is you need me, I need you. Let's balance things out and have a dialogue about how we work together. So you're asking me 2023, I look back and say, okay, what conversations have I had with my customers? The Pareto effect. Do I have 20% of my customers representing 80% of my business? And the reality of it is, the second thing I would suggest, if you haven't done this already in 2022, you are going to have a customer stratification initiative that recognizes and prioritizes your customers A, B, and C. Because if you're treating, I talk to companies and they say, call by 12, out by 5, that's how we run everything. And my comment to them is, have you talked to your customers and actually asked them what they need? Or are you managing your supply chain based on assumptions? So the second thing I'd ask for 2023 is, not only if we had the dialogue, but what's the outcome from that dialogue? The third thing I'd be asking is, tell me about what we've done on our supplier base. Okay. Have we gotten our arms around the inbound transportation area? And then the fourth thing, if your third thing there that I would ask for, is what have we done internally? And I'll give you an idea how practical this is. Every carrier, major carrier, this, Mitch, you've written about it, scorecards their customers.
Right.
Okay. And they ask the customers, so if a capacity is tight and you want to be a shipper of choice, there are little things. I found out there's a shipper, some of the carriers don't want to go there. Would you like to know why? They don't allow the driver into their facility, their actual warehouse in DC. They can't use the bathrooms. They can't come inside because of COVID protocol. Mm-hmm. So, I'm asking the people 2023, can we give 10 to 15 things that we've done that have actually tangibly moved us closer to being a shipper of choice?
Yep.
So if I recognize and I can quantify this, who have I talked with from my customer base? What has that dialogue been about? What am I doing with my suppliers in the inbound? Managing things like fill rates and this type of stuff. And then the fourth area, what have I done to make our company more aligned with being a shipper of choice protocol?
Yeah, and Mike, should those things be achieved by some companies, they will have a good supply chain year in 2022.